If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up channel and don't forget your friends to share it watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
So when you want to use music, there are two options. Either handheld or a microphone which has a holder here and it comes in front of you, just close to your mouth, not in front of your mouth, close to your mouth. And then they have a skin color so it's seen least. But here it can be seen. The difference between the two is in that you can move and you can do more actions, I agree. My body language is there, but I cannot. There you can move and you can bend down. That's what the Christian missionaries do. Christian missionaries, they have a handheld microphone. Now, handheld microphone, when you move, it restricts the gestures which we'll do. That microphone gives freedom to you but doesn't look good. Therefore, when you find singers, whether it be Michael Jackson or whatever it was there, when they speak, they have these microphones. Now, the impact of this microphone is multiple times better than that microphone. The modulation I can do on this microphone is multiple times better than a lapel microphone. So you have to compromise on that. The best is have a handheld microphone. So most of the singers, they have handheld microphone unless they want to do a dance show along with it. I'm not telling you to watch the singers. But when the singers, if they really want to have the best impact in singing, they use these microphones, which you are having now. The microphone you have, it's a professional microphone, expensive one. What is the difference? I'll tell you when you do public address system. The impact of modulation is multiple times more here than on that. That has got modulation. The advantage in that is it gives you freedom. You can move with both your hands. In this, your one hand is restricted. The advantage in that microphone is that you can keep on walking and you can do some actions. The gestures can be done more. But I believe most of the other gestures, there are Muslim speakers who use that and they only walk. So if you're only going to walk, no difference at all. Better this. If you want to use that, then you should know the technique. That I pray. I cannot speak when I leave the microphone. I'll do the action. So while doing the action, then they speak. I have not seen any Islamic speaker doing that. And will it look good? No. It may get you some points. May get you some points. The Christian missionaries do that. How they bend down? Because the dancing is fine. Even in the Toastmasters, you see, they come and do these actions. Those who are not experienced, what they do, they only walk up and down. Useless. Instead of walking up and down, better stay in one place and do the gestures. So only way you can really do is when you can do other actions which I cannot do now. And that is bending. I cannot bend and speak, though people were doing, which will come to it later on. Kneeling down, doing some actions which I feel it's not haram. Kneeling down, not haram. You're not bowing to anyone. Putting a hand on top, not haram. But I personally feel it doesn't give the dignity to an Islamic speaker to do these things, which will not be a problem for a non-Islamic speaker to do. By any way, I am not criticizing those Muslim speakers who speak with those microphones. By no way they are doing haram. I personally feel this is more effective. If someone can use that better and wants to do it, he is most welcome. I would not like my students to do it because that's a different training. Not that I cannot do it, but I feel standing in one place gives more seriousness. Imagine if I'm walking and I go, I can't do it. But the impact of standing here and going like a bullet train, tack, 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 carries a bigger weight. So if you use all my techniques and all that technique and match it, lock, stock, barrel. Lock, stock, barrel. Imagine if I have to walk, I have to concentrate on that. Now doing walking and kneeling down and then while I'm concentrating, I'm acting and then I'm concentrating on the reference, will my kneeling down give authenticity to my talk? Huh? Yes, it will give a good act. I have studied a variety of public speakers. And I'm aware of the pros and cons. I personally feel. Again, let me tell you very clearly, all these notes are 100% from my experience. I have not copied from anywhere except certain terminologies as I mentioned to you 2 days back. That I did attend a course and I disagreed with many things they said. Not all, many. Now, please note, when I say many, it can be, many means many. Many can be 10, correct? Can be 15. Out of 1000 also 10 can be many. Percentage wise it is 1. So many can be 1%, 2%, 5%, 10%, 20%, 50%, 90%, 99%. Correct? If I say 9 is many, total things are 10. So when I use many, I'm careful when I use many and when I use most. When I use most, it has to be more than 50%. When I use less, again, less can be more than 50%. 6, only 6, less out of 10. So when I say majority, it is more than 50%. When I say most and majority, more than 50%. Now, when I say most or majority, it's anywhere between more than 50 and less than 100%. When I say almost all, it means above 90%. There's no percentage for almost all. When I say few, few can be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Few and many can be same. One time when I use few, it means 10. Few people in Bombay, 15 people out of 25 million. Is it few or not? Many people here have done the homework. 15 people do is many. 10 also is many. So depending upon the whole, therefore, when you use in your lecture, you have to be careful. Here, many times I hear Muslims saying, all did like that, every time. And I'm very specific, every time, all. When I ask how many hours, you say hours, don't tell me days. How many means I want number. So when I attended this training program, many points I differ with. So these notes I have not picked up from anywhere. It's mainly by personal experience. All these notes, almost all. Some points I have point form, terminus, gestures, the words. So this is by my experience. And yes, for example, research is done. That I went to the research and I found the research. So that's the reason this is a personal opinion. People may differ. Don't come and tell me, okay, I went to that expert. Fine, he's an expert. Doctors differ. So when you go to super specialty, the more super specialty you go to, more chances of differing. If you go to general, chances of differing is less. The more super specialty you do, difference of opinion will increase. So then you have to choose who is more effective, who's telling you. Then you see the credentials. This is mainly by experience. So all these things are mainly by experience. And I will show you also. I will show clipping of the person who came out first in Toastmasters. The person who came out second. Good, effective. But then you compare him with who you think can get crowds. And if you use the structure and content to that, some will work, some will not work. If you use all the things that we have mentioned here, it's difficult to implement the other things, what we are going to do in that type of speech. So let a small loss take place to prevent a big loss is the ruling of the Sharia. So I do agree that is effective in terms of people's attention, but there are drawbacks also to it. Any other questions? Okay, Brother Sabu. We better go ahead and then we get stuck here.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
As you said and also mentioned here, sir, about giving advice on giving talks without note is good. So what is your opinion about giving talks with modern technologies, which most of the people now consider it as the modern way of giving talks in gathering? Assalamu alaikum.
As far as giving talks with modern technology, there is a separate session that we'll be having. Inshallah, maybe after about 3-4 days. But you haven't heard everything. So see, the moment I answer, I'll have to tell you something of the structure. So this question, after we finish the techniques and structure and content, you can ask. Okay? Therefore, I told you, don't ask questions which are going to come. If you have read, there is something as ancillary aids for public speaking. ancillary aids. If you take out the 45 days schedule, ancillary aids is what we'll be talking, and that time we'll talk inshallah. Is it clear?